Hi everyone, love and sunshine. Thanks for tuning in today. I have a teal in the palette again today. Phthalo blue, lemon yellow in that one. I also have a green which is mixed with phthalo blue and lemon yellow. I've also put white in it. They're both got the pouring medium in there. I have a gold as well with my pouring medium, and a purple. This is a very custom color. It's got a lot of different things in there. And I have a titanium white as well. The titanium white has Australian Floetrol for the pouring medium in that mixture. So a little bit different. I'm going to do a flip cup today. I'm going to layer the colors into the cup here and flip it and spin it. So kick back, enjoy. I will tell you a little bit about this purple. This purple actually has some purple mica in it. It also has scarlet red and phthalo blue. I just played with mixing this paint using up the purple mica. I had a purple mica that I wanted to use up, but it wasn't enough to use in this piece. So I just sort of mixed in paint until I got a good consistency, and I also got the color that I felt like was going to be. It's a pretty warm purple. So we'll see how it goes. It should be nice. Teal, green, purple, gold, white. It'll be an interesting combo. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and I will see you on the flip side. Clearing the deck so I don't tip anything over. And just as I'm preparing for the flip here, I've grabbed it now. So I'm putting this flow extender around the edges. You can see it's a pretty icky sort of a color. I mean, it would have its use in certain pieces, but obviously not for this because it's very sort of distinctly bright palette. It's not muted at all. Anyway, I'm using the leftover paint around the edges as flow extender because it's just simply going to go straight off the side. So I would recommend that if you are looking to getting into acrylic pouring, abstract, fluid art, that you get some silicone mats like this, because after I've painted, I scrape that up, and you can reuse that kind of paint for this purpose. You don't have to go mixing up really nice, clean, fresh paint that's going to go tipping over the sides. Here we go. Ooh, it looks great. Yep. Oh, look at the bit at the bottom of the screen there, that developing there, those cells that are coming up. And the cup, I mean, it didn't look as fabulous as some of the cups that I've revealed. Just pop in some of the air bubbles there. The cells that are coming up in that bottom half of the piece there. why am I banging my painting? Well, that's a way that I've also discovered, rather than using the heat gun on there, I'm going to use some silicone in this piece as well. I'm going to very specifically apply silicone to areas of the piece. Anyway, getting back to the why am I banging my painting? I do that to pop air bubbles without using the heat on it, because usually when you apply heat to it, it can sometimes bring up cells in places that you don't necessarily want cells to do it. So I've found that actually banging it will, get most of the air bubbles popped and help the paint to settle onto the canvas. So that's something that you might want to consider trying if you don't have access to a heat gun or a torch or whatever to get air, and you don't want to stand there for half an hour trying to pop them out with a skewer. And you can see now in the corners there's just a tiny little bit of that green grey that I laid down as flow extender around the sides. It just ensures you get coverage without, being wasteful. I really am not a fan of waste, so yeah, that's a good way that I've found that you can reduce the amount of paint that you're throwing out essentially at the end of a pour, and yeah, definitely not pouring down the drain. That's not good for the environment either. My urban hippiness coming out. Don't waste, recycle, don't pollute. So yeah, we all want to do our bit to reduce the impact that we have as human beings and all of that kind of stuff. So just picking out some of the goobies. Don't want those in there. I will be discriminatory on goobies in paint. All right, so I think we're just about done there. I'm just working on the placement of the piece. I'm really enjoying that nice little bit of negative space there with the green, because there is so much going on with the lighter section where the white and the purple have really done some quite amazing things. More goobies, you're out. Bye. Goobies with green. Yeah, it's looking good. Just doing a few more final spins, and I will be back when that's all spun out. Putting silicone in very specific places here The silicone has a reaction with the paint, and it sort of repels the paint away, and it reveals the underlying layers of the paint, and it causes reactions of cells that happen in there. So I'm just doing that in certain areas there. You can see that I'm just putting the silicone into the paint with the skewer, and it's not super clear from this magnification on the camera, but I will bring you in for a closer look at what has happened. Usually the silicone will take a little while to react as well, and you can start to see the white opening up in some of those areas that I did first, where it was a darker green. And now I'm just going to use the heat gun, and it will actually bring out the reaction a little bit faster with the application of heat, and it will actually act to pop any of the air bubbles, the tiny little fine ones that I might have missed. So you can see there now on the left-hand side where I put that silicone, it's starting to work. And here is the wet result. So I'll bring you in for a closer look at where the silicone was put in with the skewer. You can see those large sort of cells. It makes some really gorgeous patterns. And I've just sort of dotted them around compositionally through the piece to add some larger bits of cell action going on in there. The gold and the purple cell cluster in the middle is awesome as well. I really like that. There's so many different kinds of cell reactions going on with this piece. It's very, I'm really happy with it. We've got large cells, we've got small cells, we've got the white and the purple mixture cell. I don't even know what to call that. It's awesome. It dried up really nicely as well. That bright gold, love it. So yeah, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you have enjoyed today's. If you've got any comments, please leave them down below. I would love to read more comments from all you guys. And yeah, have a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next video.